Okay.
Ready to go?
That's it.
The fourth song is a song that I've heard multiple times over my lifetime. It all started in 1968 when one of my friends asked me to go see him in a play. He was putting on a play in a theater in a neighborhood theater in Warwick, and he and a bunch of guys and girls got together, and they were going to do a performance of a play called The Fantastics. The Fantastics I had never heard of. I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't even know what a fantastic was. And so David said, you got to come down here. And I organized a whole bunch of friends who used to work at the hospital together, including Carol Lamagna, who lives the next block over, who was with me that night, not as a date, but as a friend. And so we all hustled down to Warwick to see this play. Now, I was still in the part of my life where I was looking for romance. I was looking for the right person. I was trying to find who was going to have the right chemistry with me, because you keep on trying different people to see who's somebody that you could be compatible. 1968, I was 17. But I was driving, and I was dating different girls. I did not have a date for this particular play.
You were still in high school.
I was still in high school then, between high school and college. It was a summer between high school and college. So we got in the car, went down there, and we heard the play. And the play was magical. Still is magical. Makes me cry every time I sit there, because it grabs your emotions and just takes control of them. I'm not a big musical fan, but it's the most perfect musical I'd ever heard. Every note of the harp, every note of the piano, every movement of the actors was like a ballet, all synchronized together. And it just put me in a situation where put a romantic pathway into my lifestyle. And although I had had plenty of dates and plenty of girlfriends, I wasn't quite in the situation where I was deciding that I was going to look pretty hard to find the girl for me. And I went to see it again and again. I brought girls to see the play again and again to see which one, if anybody liked it or anybody was impressed with it. But nobody really appreciated it. I mean, it's a great play. Thousands and thousands of people have seen it, if not hundreds of thousands of people have seen it. But it basically took my breath away. It was such a powerful play in terms of what it was like to be an 18-year-old kid and looking for your 17-year-old mate. And the song that really comes to mind, so much so that they played it in the church when I got married, was They Were You. And I remember my friend Al Dennison telling me that his father sings that song to his mother every night before they go to bed. There are a whole bunch of people that really take this play to heart, and they can't separate it from their being, from their heart, and from their romantic part of their lives. So They Were You remains my favorite song of all times. And when I married Joanne, we sang it in church. The soloist sang it in church. And he did great. He did great. And that song, I still listen to it all the time when I can. Not know how many people play it, but I can sing it to Joanne if she's in the mood. Quite a song. The last song I have for you is